Guys, this is 100% a cover-up. If you want to stay up to date on the Las Vegas UFO sighting, please make sure you subscribe by hitting that button down below, and don't forget to press like on this video. And of course, me and Gabby want to give you a speculation warning. Let's get into it. She likes to be on the ground.
Why do you suppose then that the Las Vegas Metro Police did that? Redacted 16 full minutes, went to complete silence and black for 16 minutes. And do you think they'll reverse course to just try to put an end to all the speculation?
Well, obviously it's redacted both on audio and video because there's obviously something they don't want us to see and something to hear. Now, my sources told me that immediately after this incident, a Las Vegas Metro Police Department detective who he works with the gangs or something. He's an IT expert. My sources said he was immediately called in, and the speculation is that something was either deleted or changed in the record system, whether it was a body camera or a dispatch system, we don't know, because he's not even talking to his friends. I got his name, but I'm not going to mention it. So that came from reliable sources within Metro.
So a full 16 minutes of video was redacted from the body cam footage, including the audio and visual. So they're trying to hide something from the public right now. So what could that be? We know they are taking this seriously by installing surveillance cameras on the family's house and searching Lake Mead nearby the UFO crash. There's military personnel searching that lake. So what is it that they're hiding? It turns out they're also confiscating video from local businesses. A comment here reads, someone, possibly military or Metro, did a quick switch of the security cameras in the neighborhood and confiscated the actual footage. Many reporters tried to reach out to the family to get an interview, and they're all saying no. They are pleading the fifth and remaining silent. So if the family was necessarily trying to stage an elaborate hoax, why wouldn't they be out there doing book deals and interviews? Again, I feel like this is a big cover up because mainstream media is now pushing this narrative that it was all just one big giant hoax. I had to use an anonymous browser to find this article, but a former government contractor claims Antarctic Research Station is an air traffic control for UFOs.
The ice cube neutrino detector is presented as a passive listening device for the purposes of the science as presented. But I'm going to skip right through the chase, folks. I have provided documentation that proves that the 5,160, what they call DOMs, that are embedded in the ice can actually transmit at 2,047 volts each. That gives us a long list of things to consider. It is effectively a multifaceted directed energy weapons platform that I will list rapidly a few things that it can do. Vehicle detection. We're learning that these off-world craft, on-world craft, ours or other nations, are also emitting neutrinos. So this makes the South Pole Station effectively an air traffic control station for this new level of equipment that nobody's discussing.
And if you go on Google Maps and try to look at Antarctica right now, there's going to be sections of it missing and other parts that are overlaid. Antarctica has always been really suspicious to me because it's apparently owned by all of the nations, but you can't actually go on it and visit it. And as discussed earlier, David Grush, the Pentagon whistleblower, said that the Vatican is aware of the existence of non-human intelligences and helped the US retrieve a downed UFO from Italian dictator Mussolini at the end of World War II. And again, it looks like Google is scrambling to replace any of the information found on Google, because if you try to look into the 1933 UFO crash on Italy, it actually is censoring a lot of the results. So apparently under the Vatican, there is a huge library and the Pope is even aware of these UFOs, which makes a lot of sense because these ancient paintings, there are several, show what looks like flying saucers that are operated by intelligent life forms. I mean, you can see two of them in this one painting. And just recently, an infrared security camera at a marina on the Hudson River captured this UFO, which I've slowed down. And just playing it again in very slow-mo, I can pause it. But it looks like it has a couple lights. And you know what this reminds me of? The picture from the Vatican that is ancient. So these UFOs have been around for a long time, and this cover-up has been going on since forever. And now NASA is finally admitting to the public that they have seen these metallic orbs all around the world that they cannot identify. And in fact, some people think that these metallic orbs have prevented nuclear wars. So what do you think of the mainstream media putting out that this was all a hoax and the family remaining silent under lockdown with surveillance and the government getting involved and searching the lake nearby and the police body cam footage being redacted? It all just sort of smells like a cover up to me, but I want to know, what do you guys think? Sound off in the comments below. I read every single one. I learn a lot from you guys. And of course, don't forget to subscribe by hitting my face right here.